Boys and girls. Don't forget about the girls. Can't forget about the ladies. What's up, everyone? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome one and all. Just a quick reminder, we do have a Twitter that we stream on as well. So if you prefer to watch things on, social media, pop in here, give it a follow. We're also on Twitch as well. And vice versa for Twitch and, Twitter. We're out here on YouTube. So, make sure to go through and follow all the things. Follow all the things. Follow all the things. Follow all the things. Not this dude. An amazing person is back. Paul, you're amazing. No, Safe. You're amazing, dude. I just want you to know that. The Holy Father loves you, and he's constantly looking out for you, my friend. How are you doing this? Fine. Beautiful morning. At least for me. I don't know what it is for you. What is it? Evening? Afternoon? What's cracking? What is cracking? Whoa, what? What? This has got to be fake news, right? Biden unleashes long-range missiles against Russia. Bro, that's got to be. There's no way. There's no way. It's 10 p.m. Whoa, so it's late for you. Okay. Okay. Well, hopefully I can get in here and show you what I've got cooking. That way, you could see it. And if you have to, go to sleep, What do you mean a different engine version? What? That's crazy. That's crazy. There's no way. I literally was on this the other day. No issues, no nothing. No nothing. No problems at all. Honestly, I'm going to blame it on Houdini. Paul, I thought you said no politics. Thought you weren't a hypocrite. Yeah, well, it's not politics. It's more like, sending a big old bomb towards Russia. That just sounds crazy to me. I didn't say anything political. That's like if I was talking about, the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight. We got two countries fighting. My country might literally go into a freaking war if that's true. That's why I said fake news. That's why I said fake news. But I guess you could consider it politics, but I don't know. It's shocking for me, man. Shocking for me, dude. We got to rebuild this whole thing, dude. It's acting up. Yeah, I'm going to scroll through. Have a look at this beautiful 3D take on Anima Ray from Neon Genesis. It's a very beautiful model. Looks kind of weird right here, though. Move to 3D, stay away from crazy lovers. Oh, yeah. That's pretty funny. We all love you. I wish that's how it was. Is Is it actually? Oh, it's simulating the card. Diego Conte joined 80 levels to talk about his experience with Marvelous Designer, discussing scenarios where Houdini integrates is beneficial, improving your digital garments. It's like, you know, like with a mobile game, you don't really worry about that though, right? I'd absolutely love to switch to like console PC at some point. I made a cable that shines. I'm assuming it looks like it's chugging so bad because of the debugs. Reboot the game. I mean, I wouldn't detest it, but I definitely feel like the more successful MMO type games, or I was gonna say like fantasy, like melee-ish stuff, you know, but then you got Destiny. Destiny does pretty well, I think. Aaron Houdini. That does look pretty cool. But they must do something for like the fire, right? Or do they just add this shader to any object and it makes it look like felt? I wonder if it does that with the fire as well. Itchy Mojito. Arcane's animator shot reference for the show scenes. Are they just animators or are they actors as well? Oh, that's pretty. Pretty lame. Gosh, how long is it gonna rebuild the solution? Crazy how it's like really just becoming like art. open world action RPG. It's pretty cool. Finished. No, it's not finished. Oh, snaps. That's pretty sick. Please rebuild for me. What? So those are those the Hold on, guys. I gotta answer a call. Yo, how's it going? Okay. Twitch, man. Hey, make me a code where every time I say F a bot will ground me. Hold up. Let me switch. By the way, what's up, everyone? There he is. I warned you. He's a groomer like Dream going around on Twitch. Really? I thought this was just Twitch hating on me because I'm a Christian screamer. Here, I got the perfect remediation for this. Watch, you're gonna love it. It's gonna be great. Just give me 2 seconds, please. Give me 2 seconds, please. Give me 2 seconds, please. Who's this? Alright, boom. Dang. And then you, watch out for this guy. He's obviously your friend, so boom! Easy. Go troll on someone else. I got better things to do with my life. Anyways, yeah, so over this weekend we got some stuff going. Obviously, I'm mimicking a lot of stuff that we've seen from Crop Out in here. I'm going to try to do some things with the texture here to fix it and make it something I enjoy a little bit more. It's a great texture, right? But I want there to be a little bit more to my textures in my game. I don't want them to just be plain. But we can go ahead and where's collisions? Boom. Boom. Today's gonna be a great day. Dear Heavenly Father, please help me today. Help those who oppose to be froze like Eskimo knows when they show. You know? By the way, thanks for the views to those two guys. I love it. I love it. Sun direction. So now it's like showing everything. I don't know why this is saying this is built with an older engine when in reality we're still using the same engine. We haven't even installed the latest engine, so that's pretty interesting. We do have Quixel that we have to update. We might switch to 5.5, I don't know. But what I do know is that we have grass. And I'm assuming we can multiply this with some type of height map, maybe like a texture sample. And plug that into there. Hold up. Yeah, I was cooking. Hold up. One off-topic question, Safe says. What's the off-topic question, my friend? Let's see what's cracking here. What's going on? View shift percentage. Benyama! You know what? Maybe the tension's gonna be good. Do you believe good non-Christians make it to heaven? Good non-Christians make it to heaven? I mean, good non-Christians make it to heaven. Hold up, I'm moving some things here. In short, no. There's no such thing as good. Is what you define as good, good? How do you know your definition of what good is good? My definition of good is based off of what God's definition of good is. And what God's definition of good, as a Christian, I believe, and without a shadow of a doubt, know it to be found in the Christian Bible. That's my thought on it. If good people went to heaven, then there would be no reason to believe in Christ, right? No one could live a perfect life. No one could be good. And even Christ, when someone asked him personally or told him that he was good, he said, no one but God in heaven is good. And this is something that came straight from Christ's mouth. So that's my personal opinion on it. Faith, but I mean, like, man does good deeds, giving charity, respect people and stuff like that. I mean, that's great and all. That's cool. But at the end of the day, like, that's when you believe that you get to heaven on your own merit. And Christ says, like, you don't, that's not how it works. You get into heaven through God's grace and his mercy, through believing in his son. As a Christian, that's what I believe. And that's like a fundamental, like, Christian belief. And that's something, you know, if you ask any Christian, I believe they will say, because that's what we believe. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, this has given us some type of issue. I'm going to try doing this really quick just to see what'll happen. Error. This is a float floor collision param. Is this even used? Yeah, this is used for the color. So we're going to be having fun learning about these type of things. So we're lerping, right? It's because my multiply should be over here. I believe. I could be wrong. Right? Because this is a float 4. So, yeah. See? And now we have this here. And if we were to save that, you'd see it on the... Who never even heard of Christianity or what a cross is? See, that's the issue, though, is that God's judgment is going to pour out. In Revelations, it's prophesied that everybody is going to know of the Bible. They're going to know of God's word. They're going to have had the chance. They're going to have heard of it in some way, shape, or form. And they're going to have the choice to say, yeah, I want God's help. I want his help to get out of hell and into heaven. And they're going to say no. They're going to say, no, I don't think that because of these reasons, X, Y, Z, right? That's just my personal take on it. I don't study theology, though. I just read the Bible, go to church sermons, stuff like that, contemplate these things, of course, myself, but, you know, yeah. Besides, what made you want to talk about this today? Because I saw that a bomb was launched, and I was like, oh, that's scary. And you're like, no politics. I thought no politics, and then you called me a hypocrite, remember? And like, I get you don't have any malice. You're just trying to speak, you know, your truth. So there's no malice. You're trying to edify me. But at the end of the day, it's just like, you know, even little things like that, it kind of just indicates to me some things. Like some random tribes in Africa or places have never heard of it. Like they aren't guided. You'd be surprised about how many people have experienced missionaries in their area. You know that tribe that was, it's like located on an island or something, and a Christian guy went over there and preached to them. I don't remember if he lived or died though. I don't remember. So that's like the one caveat. Designer. With a Creative Cloud. All right, there you go. They gave their answers. You know what I'm saying? They made their answers very plain and simple right there when they murdered him. But other than that, like I feel like that's more of a question for God, right? Like I'm more focused on one, like if I see evil, I'm gonna, you know, try my best to call it out in the most graceful way that I possibly can. That's not like rude or mean, you know, but at the end of the day, like I'm not God, right? So like they would have no way to be able to understand the preacher anyways. I could have sworn that preacher lived. Seven of his Ephesian followers. He went on a missionary in Fiji along with seven of his Ephesian followers. And that's just a quick Google search. You know, this is me cherry picking at this point. So like take this with a grain of salt, but he had Fijian followers and he was a Methodist missionary in Fiji, which means that they were able to understand him because when he was killed and eaten, it was along with seven, funny number, by the way, praise Christ in Nazareth, of his Fijian followers, right? So they had to have understand him to some degree. And even if not so, you had people who, from what I would believe, like with common sense, Fijian, you had seven of these guys who could communicate what Thomas Baker, you know, God rest his soul, communicate what he was saying to the other Fijians. Yeah, you think. That's what I'm getting at. But yeah, even in you know, no one's there, but even in the Bible, if you've read it, there was cases where, you know, people were prophesizing in tongues or languages that were not their own. They knew how to speak in different languages, right? So it's kind of the thing. Oh man, coming back to this, I always kind of forget. Yeah, man, Christ of Nazareth is the way. That's where our beliefs I mean, there's several other parts, but, you know, I believe I don't get to heaven on my own merit. I believe that it's through the mercy and grace of God who allowed his only begotten son to die on the cross for my sins, you know? Was it pattern? Pattern. First, we want to get one of these bad boys. We want to... I'm going to be real. This is all... it feels different. Let's do... add node. Oh, yeah. Sound wave. Sound. Like a preacher went along on a ship to preach and he got killed instantly. The silent killed him. It's forbidden to go to because the natives welcome no one. But he had 7 Ephesian followers. Like very barbaric people. Wait, man, I gotta ask one question right now. I hope to be as respectful as possible. How can God have a son with a human? I mean, have you read the Bible? Because to me, from my personal beliefs, and you're being as respectful as you can be, right? It's an honest question, right? But I can't limit the power of God, right? Like if God can create the earth, right? Make humans, make all this stuff. You're telling me that God can't impregnate a woman via some method and essentially implant himself into his own creation? Now, there's probably a lot more to it, but to me, what I'm getting at is that, you know, I'm not here to question how God did it. I just know that God is all powerful. He's all sovereign. He's all mercy, all grace, all love. He's all those things, right? He's all powerful and he can do anything. So for me to act like he does not possess that ability to do that is me essentially saying right there, that's not God. Because the minute you limit God's power is the minute that you're saying that God can't do everything. And I don't believe that. I believe God can do anything. He can fix any soul, fix any physical, you know, any physical, I'm trying to think of a big word here, but you know, any physical harm that may have come on you, like a bad back or something like that. I believe he can fix all those things. I believe he can fix the mind. I believe he can come here in human flesh. I mean, I'll hear you out, but I'll just let you know right now, like, I'm never gonna limit the power of God, right? You could, if he didn't marry Mary, so you're gonna say he sinned. But then here's the thing. Is like, what if the reason why people have to get married is because when they're not married, they're already married to the Spirit? Must have committed atrocities. Man, I love you, but I rebuke you, brother. God is all sovereign. He's all powerful. He's all love. He does not commit any atrocities ever. I will say one atrocity, though, is the people he allowed to punish the Israelites. And you know, the atrocities they committed is that they did way more than he told them and permitted them to do. And I'm not going to get into it further than that, but that's the real atrocity. I pray for all those people who committed those things, that God have mercy on them and help them and their children. I'm not offended. I'm just being truthful, brother. I'm being truthful, man. I'm sorry if I sound offended, but you know, in all reality, is God is all sovereign, right? Like, just because I don't know why, like, we didn't, when God told people to wait for so many days to cut the foreskins off of humans because there's an enzyme that only develops after said so many days, where they can actually the blood clots, you know, Abraham didn't question that. He just did it, and it was so. So it's just like that for me, man. It's just like, I might not know those reasons, but that doesn't make those reasons that God did those things even less valid. He's God. He knows all things. He's all sovereign. Does that make sense? That's why it's hard for me to engage in these conversations, because I'm just trying to be a happy little lamb. You know, I'd rather run around, hang out in the fields, you know. I just thank the Lord that he's given me the freedom to do that, the freedom to create, the freedom to roam, and not to be too concerned about these things. I was just confused, let's say. No, I get it, man. And I pray that God answers those questions for you in a way that I can't. Right? But there's just, you know, like I said, I'm not a theologist, right? You would get better answers if, like, John Ray or Steve were in here, and Owl even. They are much more into that stuff than I am. I just want to make a cool game about how great God is, right? Does that make sense? But yeah, like, I'm not offended. Like, I know that you're asking these questions because that's your questions. So those are the things that hold you back from accepting Christ of Nazareth, and I get it, right? So, like, as a Christian, I'm not offended, and if I sounded offended, I apologize. But you know, I'm passionate about God. You know, when people say atrocities and stuff, it's just like, nah. I'm trying to figure out. It's a sine wave, isn't it? Sine or wave? Yeah, wave. We can essentially use this to, like, if we give it a ton of samples, right? And I mean, we can do this. We can go down to 1, right? We can make this essentially as big as we want. The less noise, the better. Now it's about, how do we remove that blur? Maybe if I sharpen? I don't know. It's gotten to the point where, like, I've done these things before, and, like, I followed videos, but at this point it's about me learning how to handle these things myself. And you could be asking yourself, yo, why are you even in Substance Designer, right? And that's primarily because I'm trying to create a bump map for this, so we can overlay it across the grass and possibly get some different textures or different colors, things of that nature, right? Right now we just get this, which, you know, I'm not too fond of. I don't know if you guys are. I don't know if you guys are. Oh, dear Heavenly Father, help me today. I already had some guys come in and troll me on Twitch, but it's fine. Was confused, I guess, on some facts. I mean, man, you can be as confused as you want, you know? There's no problem with that. If you have questions about it, man, then you got questions about it. You know? The Lord knows the heart. He knows if you're what your intentions are. And I don't even say that, and I hope you don't take that in whatever it is, but yeah. You know, if you're just asking a question to ask a question, you know, because you're sincerely wondering that, or if you're asking it to mock someone, you know, God knows that stuff. So that's why I am trying to just step away from feeling any type of thing, you know? Want me to market your game? Dude, I want you to send me some of that food you're always talking about. That's what I want. I'm hungry, dude. That's what I want, bro. I want you to send me some of that food you're always talking about. I don't know why I'm in here. I need to be in here. But other than that, how's your day going, man? What have you been up to? I'm thinking like I can blur it. I kind of want to get rid of this part. It's like, yo, how do you do that? Let's go ahead and use a histogram. Gram scan. Ah, that works pretty well, actually. Then we can transform it. And I'm assuming we can move this down like this. Whoa, we don't want to do that. Taking walks for like 2 weeks, really? Been mid. You've been on walks for 2 weeks, chilling, lot going on your mind, man. You doing all right, bud? You know, if you're feeling bad, man, I just want you to know life gets better. Also, sometimes soccer practice and weekly match, true. You still been making your little music? Shouldn't say little, I kind of I don't mean it in a discrediting way. I'm just saying, have you been working on music a bit? Let's do like a blend. And I'm gonna have to find a way to like subtract this part. And the best way I can think of is, I don't know, it's gonna look dumb, but let's just try it. Let's just try it. Maybe I can like use this to only capture what's like in here. Right? So it pinches it off at the top. Copy, add, track. Maybe it's this one and this one. I realize it's, oh, you quit music. Well, as long as you're like, you know. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Multiply, add, max, light. Just gonna go through this. Obviously, multiply is the best, but we still get some issue here with this, and we need to turn the tiling off, I believe. If we go here and do absolute, we can just say no tiling, and I believe that will get rid of it. Yeah. It's all right. I just don't play it voluntarily. True. Well, you know, that's pretty cool that you come to that realization about music. Music can be beautiful, but it does invoke a lot of, at least that's what I found. Like it definitely invokes some type of chemical in your head. Let's do, honestly, now, maybe I can take another one of these guys, right? Put it here. And then I can take this and turn down its, no, do that. Turn down, oh. I could have done something like this and then just transformed that. I mean, I've come too far already. I just don't play it voluntarily. I read that already. Transform. Bum, 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 bum. So now what we need to do is do what we did here. Absolute. No tiling. Let's go ahead and drop another blend down. We're gonna throw this in here, like so. And do something like a subtract, honestly. Yeah. We're gonna do like a subtract, but before we do that, kind of want to blur this a little bit so it's not as harsh. Maybe I want to do a histogram before I do that. You know what I'm saying? How to arrange histograms and great FIFA, but crappier in Scratch. So Paul, I had an idea. Create FIFA. FIFA is actually pretty fun. So I would say, yeah, do it. Do it. We're still getting this like little bleh. Like I'm trying to get it pinching at the top, you know what I'm saying? I guess that's pretty decent. Let's see if I can blur this as well. But the only issue is like if you blur it too much, you lose that like hard. You lose that hard edge. Which I'm not too interested in doing. You know? And even then, this kind of looks like dookie. Let's absolutely turn no tiling. And then we don't even really need this at that point if we're not tiling. Alright. But I think what I can do could do that here, no tiling. Honestly, what if I wish I could just get one. Yo, what's up, Kotagi? Just do it, Nike. 100%. What's going on with you, Kotagi? I'm making grass, bro. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that grass, dude. I wonder if I can. Nope. was like wondering if I could stretch this a little bit. You know, and you can. What, sweetie? Yeah, we're gonna have lunch in a bit. We're gonna make more pizza. Yummy yay. I love you, little girl. I love my daughter. She's a good kid. How you doing, Kotagi? What's crack-a-lackin', brother? Brother! And look at this, do this, and then... I just don't like how, you know, ooh, like this. That's looking more like kind of a leaf, though, wouldn't you guys agree? I wish there was a way to pull this up. Pattern. Do server really quick. You should be able to. I unbanned you from Discord. Actually, speaking of Discord, I should go in there and let everyone know I'm streaming. I don't know how much. Working on how to handle my 4-slot kind of hotbar. And how that would work with the movement state of a player, that's fun. Yeah. I think that's interesting and different. You might want to change it so like it's something your character automatically does when they go to a wall. But that depends on what you're going for. Like for me, that's what I would like because I like fast, quick. You know, like I just want to get on the wall. But if somebody's really looking for something where like you take joy in the quiet moments, I think that's a really good mechanic where you actually have to like unequip your things. What's up? I'm in, boys. Welcome, welcome. Everyone, throw your welcome side. Yeah. Honestly, I could take a couple of these and make like different variations. But let's throw it into a pattern. A pattern. We have like a scatter. Atlas scatter. Oh, whoa. Paul, can you add a general section? We do have a general section. He's talking about a general section to the server. Yeah, we got one. You have to make sure that you, get your roles. Get your roles. I think that's still in play. We're eventually going to redo some things for the server when I get some time to actually work on a Discord bot. I'm dreading having to do anything with animations, though. Yeah, tell me about it. I mean, animations are fun, but, you know, they take a lot of work, you know? We just watched a video earlier about people, like, videotaping themselves and using that as a reference for their animation, and, you know, that's only just part of it, right? Keyframes, you know, ease in, ease out, like the interpolation between them, and it's just a lot to it. It seems to have majorly downsized. No, man, it's huge. It's massive. Well, if you maybe it's a sign from God, you should just be talking about the Bible. Oh, I'm messing with you, bro. Yeah, I mean, you have to select your roles, man. Yeah. Members. You must be a member. I think what gave you that was when you used to select a member role. I might have to go through and change some things, but I saw that someone else came in recently and did that, and it was fine. Where are you at? Safe. I mean, you literally joined in here. There. You should be able to see. Hold up, my kid's crying. Thing has to set. It's really more concerned with how to actually implement. For example, hold, should the 2 key always correspond to the melee item state? I mean, if you want to allow it so the 2 key can equip or unequip that item, as in right now, each slot corresponds to a different item state for the 4 types of items that can be equipped. Whether to do it like Minecraft and let you put whatever you want whenever you want, or like Half-Life 2 where pressing a key constantly gives you the same item. Yeah, I mean, I think it's different for each game. You know, for Minecraft, there's a lot of many items that the player can wield. While in Half-Life, there's a significant amount that you can't, or less compared to Minecraft, right? So, you know, with that being said, if you compare and contrast the two, you could see why one went with one concept and the other, or one mechanic and the other went with another. So it really depends on like what type of game you're making. Like, is the character only going to get, you know, 4 different type of weapons? Because if so, yeah, that's definitely something you can do. Or you can make it so like they can pick and choose what those correspond to, depending on something in like the, you know, inventory menu or whatever you want to call it. Right now I'm trying to figure out how to pattern. I mean, I think tile sampler is better. Pattern input 1. Pattern input. And look at all these little tiny guys. Look at them. Look at the tiny guys. The only issue I have is that these don't really, I wish there was a way to put like an alpha behind them so you could really, you know, position random. That'll mask them if we do color random. Right? That'll definitely give us like some variation in depths. I'm leaning towards the more restrictive side, just because managing each of these states is very important, and the game would not be fun if, for example, each slot had a throwable assigned to it. Yeah. I mean, you can always, you know, combine them too. Make it so, you know, 3 hot bars are always going to be this thing, and then these hot bars will always be that thing. Polly got fixed. I'm invited. My own material art, by the way, involves welding a staff and using technique. Yeah, welding is fun. Welding is fun. Let's look at like stylized grass. Stylized grass. You know, of course they're gonna give you this here, right? Just chill, but we don't need that for grass. True, I could do something more like this, like more artily, where it's like they're just kind of lines. Or something like this, which I kind of like. Which we might try to do, but it's gonna be a pain in the butt. I mean, meant you use a staff to do the martial arts. Oh, that's sick. You invented your own martial art. What do you call it? The safe staff? I mean, even looking at like They're like hard polys. We get little bits of this and some flowers, but then in the back you could still see a little bit there. Oh, that's gonna be hard. Safe Staff seems like an awesome name. You do not want to mess with the Safe Staff technique. It is a hybrid of all that which you cannot defend against. A hybrid, that made no sense. Don't pay attention to me, guys. This is gonna be really hard to do. But let's give it a shot. Polygon. I wonder if there's like a way. Can I warp? I can warp. But we'll have to like transform this before we do that. And we'd have to like go in here, you know, do that. And absolute, no tiling. Go like this. Do these. We must do these. Can I just do that? Yes, I can. But basically, I'm wondering whether to use a staff 5 foot long, lightweight, or 6 foot ultra lightweight staff, or even just use a 3 foot 8 inch, but mid-weight. What about an extendable staff that retracts or extends and retracts with the click of a button? You can be like, boo, boo. Like it's small and like people are like, look at that small thing. And then like when you go to hit them, you like extend it so they don't perceive how long it's going to be and they get smacked. Sounds pretty sick. Okay. Where's my music? Where's my music, bro? Yes. Upbeat game music. I'm trying to like find something. You know, it's hard with like these playlists, you know, because you'll never know if you'll get something.
Can be so lonely, dull, tedious.
Oh wow. 5 foot is a pipe with a split stick in it. That'd be pretty funny. The multi-material staff. Yo, the best way, I don't know, like, this is gonna sound ridiculous, but I'm gonna have a lot of these, because I'm gonna have to, like, you know, do this and, you know, blend. I'm gonna have to blend these to make these little, like, weird stuff. I got text. You know, like with these little cuts right here. I wish there was a way to scale it. You know? I should improve technique by sparring my mom. You gotta spar with your boys. I think it's because like they have like some change and not just the width, right? Like the what, sweetie? Yeah, go ahead. You don't gotta ask me, sweetie. Who's a good kid? Bro seems like he can do the job. You gotta find someone who you feel would be good at deflecting your art so you can learn how to master it, you know? You know what I'm saying? How do you warp the bottom, bro? Vector warp grayscale. Ooh. Ooh. Boom. I'm just trying to take the bottom and like, you know, telling me you can't do that? They're like, you can't do that, even though this is Photoshop. You can do that in Photoshop. Okay, so that's a gradient input. Oh, that's pretty sick, though. I mean, it don't matter. Looks like a flame, though. All right, well, our dreams of doing that are over, but we found out a cool little node. He was built like me, pretty energetic, and bro would probably spar me daily. We sparred daily, Muay Thai at break. He would be up for sparring me with sticks after school. You just gotta... I mean, I guess you could start off with a stick, and then you can make the multi-material staff. But I do not recommend. You guys better do this under like safe circumstances. I don't want someone getting mad at me. Streamer encourages kid to spar with his friend with a stick. That's the last thing I want to deal with. I used to spar with sticks with people all the time too. Ridiculous. We have transform effect. What is effect? Height blend, material, water. We just have like, this is for materials. I suppose. But we could transform. And actually, like, while we're at it, we might want to add a transform here. And then blend these together. It was a pipe used to support a tree. Oh, it's finna be lit, dude. It's finna be. Freaking someone's about to get hurt. You guys better be careful while you're out there. That looks like Dookie. Like. What we need to do is get a gradient. I think. Like some gradient of some sort. And then we can. Doesn't look like you can. Something like that. And then we can blend them. You're gonna try climbing trees? You haven't done that already, bro? I was climbing trees forever. And this is the only issue I have. Maybe I need a different type of pattern. Like we get this is it. This is it. wish I can move this. Let's try like a... Let's see if there's a different type of gradient I can use. Gradient map. That gives like a color output though. This gives that out. Dirt gradient. Gradient 2 point. I mean, that works, but it, you know. Grayscale conversion. Boom. This doesn't get... I mean, that's pretty cool, low-key. That's low-key pretty cool, not gonna lie. You know? But that ain't... It was ridiculous. I'm trying to make this go down more, dude. It makes a circle. Are you kidding me? All a brother wants is a grayscale. Sorry, a gradient that doesn't look like... It gives me a little more control, you know? That's all brother wants. That's all a brother wants. Like if I just want like the bottom to be gray, maybe there's like just a better way of going about it. I feel like there's gotta be a better way. But yeah, what if we plug this in? Does that make it look better? It does. It does. It does. Position random. If I do that. How do we change the amount without changing, like, we gotta just mask it, eh? I'm thinking of adding others in here as well. You know, you can go like this, and where's the pattern? Where's the pattern? Pattern 1. Can I add another pattern? Can I add another pattern? Oh no, if I do that, if I mask, it'll get rid of some of them. Hey, Al, how's it going? This music sounds like you're looking for your lost tree, man. I am. I'm becoming the unemployed friend on a Monday morning. That's true. That is actually pretty funny. I'm gonna try one of these bad boys with the swirly whirly. Maybe I like add one of these bad boys in there, huh? How you doing, Al? What are you up to, man? What are you up to, brother? So yeah, we have a landscape now, but I want to add some textures to it, some color changes as well. Oh, the Native American tribe level in your game? That's 6 for an hour. Okay. Am I gonna get to see it? Next up, I'm creating my own planet. It will be safe from all dance. This guy doesn't like dancing? This guy don't like dancing. I'm probably just gonna get a rectangle here, polygon, like so, and then just do a freaking back. Transform the 2D and then just put it right here. And then we are going to go here and say we don't tile. No tiling. And we're gonna blend that in. Eventually, retro Charlie Chaplin, clapping. Like Paul, next up, I'm gonna create my own invention, my own energy source. Yeah, I already created it. And the government can't get me because I already threw away all my research. I'm joking. I never made no energy source. Everything that's out there it's basically already dead up in a B. You get my drift? But we're gonna have to transform these because we ain't living life like this. And honestly, we could probably get rid of these little things. No, we're taking up milliseconds right now. But if I'm not gonna blend with those bad boys, I just don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Looks garbage. Looks garbage. Redneck rolly. Don't make me show you the redneck rollover. That's my special ability. Well, I legit believe next time I'm gonna create my own race. How so? Are you already slicing your genomes? Is that what you're doing? You're slicing your genomes? I'm out half like hyena or something. I told him not to mess with me. Don't come close. I think at the end of the day, it's not going to matter too much. I can comment these things. I used to be able to, but it's been so long. Used to be able to, like, what is it, thumbs toolbar? That's not it. The G gnomes. I am alone on YouTube. No, you're not. You got one other buddy. You got Kotagi in here. That's your other peer. In martial arts. You need to figure out something you want to do. That's what I think. 'Cause you want to do this, you want to do that. Figure out something you want to do and stick to it, you know? That sounds kind of like maybe off-putting in some way, but you don't want to get too unfocused. I'm gonna probably have to create the color in there. I just wish there was a better way to get this here. Like, I just want this, and then the rest can be light, you know? And it doesn't feel like there's any really real way to do it. I could probably get like a light map in here, but, you know, if I wanted to create a gradient, let's see. There's no way to just be like, I mean, I could actually, if I blended two spaces together, I could definitely do that. Like if I did this, like if I took this, all right, hear me out. Hear me out, guys. Hear me out, guys. Hear me out. Hear my brain out for a bit. Hear my brain out for a bit. I take one of these, right? I plop it into here, right? I plop it into there, and I get a polygon, right? I get a polygon, I make another square, right? I'm gonna transform the square, because, you know, we're gonna want to transform the square. We're gonna have to do this annoying thing where we set it to no tiling again. Then we can be like, yo, let's add these together. And then, like right now it looks kind of wonky, but we could definitely like do this, and then but then it's like, oh, we got this weird little thing where, come on. Maybe we can find a way to blend it a little bit cleaner. Definitely not subtract or multiply. That's what we're gonna try. We need that, we need this, and then we need this, and this. Boom. 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 And, you know, we essentially replace this with, you know, this. Doesn't look as good now. Doesn't look as clean. I would argue because I don't know, it doesn't look as clean. We'll try it again over here and see what happens. Yeah, now you're alone over there, safe on YouTube. You can thank Kotagi for that later, for leaving you alone. I won't mind it. But I could still come in here and darkify things. Although I don't know why some of these are darkening up, but some aren't. Yeah, I wonder why that is. Is it just because, like, this is, like, not like this more? I don't know. But it's gonna be like that regardless because of how I did it. Like, even if I stretch this out, you know, we're gonna get this. Type of deal. And you'll see that it's primarily... I don't know, some in the foreground are definitely what do you guys think? I wonder why that's happening. Anyways, let's I just got an idea. Like if I add more pattern, right? We get rid of more of these. And then I can plug these into here. Plug it into like 6. This one into 3, and then this one. Darn you. The idea is like, if we're trying to get more spacing, alright, hold up. Yeah, I mean, these are still coming out. Honestly, they look better with just the regular gradient on them. And I don't know why some of these are doing the thing. I will admit, some of these just look weird there, though. If we do that, that looks a lot better. I'm not a big fan of the rotation. Maybe I am. Didn't realize it. Alright. Honestly, I'm not happy with this gradient at all. But you can always fix it by doing that, you know? That's the awesome thing about it. That looks a lot better, I think. I'd like to get some flowers in here, but I'd have to like multiply that on top. I'd have to make a whole completely different one and multiply that on top. Wah, wah, wah. Forgot how to save from this. Create. How did I forget? Save all. Blah 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 blah. do I get rid of? Oh. I mean, in this case, it's fine, because I'm just trying to get a texture, but if I want to do like a whole shebang, we'll have to figure out how to do that again. It looks like they might have changed it in this one. Blah, blah, blah. There it is. There it is. Let's see if it works. I'm gonna have to go through here at some point and actually, you know. Rumba minion music, yes sir. Make sure you start dancing. We'll have to figure out something to do. We'll have to lerp, I think, between some things, but you know, that's it at the moment. I want the ground to not be black, if that makes sense. So, which that says to me, can I invert? Ooh. Okay, we're getting somewhere. No. Delete. How did they rename it? No! What have I done? There we go. I just need to, I don't know why they would, guess it has to be for the landscape's sake. Apply changes to original material. After this, I'm gonna have to take a pretty long, maybe a pretty long break. We'll find out, but yeah. We just get to sit here in slow-mo. Hey, that's pretty, but we'll have to make some micro, we'll have to make some, like, yeah, I like it. What do you guys think? We're gonna obviously have to make some micro, what's it called? Where we use a Perlin noise to, like, block out some areas and essentially put different colors there, but I don't think it's too bad. Alright, BRB. Yo, I'm back. For a bit, then I'm gonna get off. Yeah, I'm vibing with this. The only issue I have, though, is that, you know, it's obviously tileable. Right. But we'll have to fix that at some point. I don't know how we fix that, but we'll find out. And I like the lighting in here a lot more. Than I do in game. Go back from your James Bond stuff? Yeah. Had some crazy intel I had to handle right now. I might had a settlement check or something. Yeah, I'd like to add some of these. I don't know if we'll get into these little tiny dotties, but you know, I think with like taking something like this and simplifying it further, like without stealing too much from it, we did a semi-decent job. It's like looks stylized. From here, it's gonna be, you know, might want to make them bigger actually, but. I don't know if that makes it smaller or bigger. We'll find out. Oh, it makes it smaller. Another Monday morning. Woke up snoring. How does someone wake up snoring? Real question. By the way, guys, make sure to join the Discord. Man looks amazing, bald. Yeah, so amazing. Thank you guys for being so kind. Monday morning. I mean, that's a lot better. I'll be frank. But it definitely needs to be smaller. Honestly, I wish I could dynamically change that, but doesn't look like I can change the UV coordinates of this easily. Like I can't plug something into it and do it that way. So we'll just hard set it on something. One thing I am going to want to do is add some like micro variations with the textures and just get some different type of stuff in here. I think that's a lot better. You know, we're seeing some textures at this point. I think that's good. Might change it at some other point. But I'll be real with you, I'm not a big fan of how this is pointing downward. I want it to point, you know, upwards. And then as it gets closer to the side, like have it dissolve. We'll just use like some type of opacity. Kind of like what they do here, but expand it further and it'll just dissolve these things. So as I get closer, it just kind of rolls into things better. Yeah, I don't know why it's so shiny though. Why is it so shiny? I think that's what I'm gonna be calling it there today, chat. It's almost 1 o'clock. I'm gonna, you know, a lot of it was spent recompiling the project, I guess, and creating this little picture. It's pretty good. I like it. Could be better, but I think for like a mobile device and what we've accomplished, it's pretty decent. You know, like if we're up closer, I might want to change it. You know, get rid of stuff like this here. But I think from like this far away, it's great. I would like to rotate this though. I have to look up how to do that, but yeah. We get our sand here, boom. Put our sand down. Yeah. Peace out, everyone. Much love. God bless. Christ of Nazareth, he loves you in all, well, maybe not all that you do, but, you know, he does love you. Other than that, I'm bouncing, guys. Thank you for checking out the stream. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you're on Twitch, make sure to follow. Same goes for those on X. Please click that follow button and all the notification buttons as well. That makes me happy. Okay? We're going to be back here tomorrow, same time, same place, same friendly face. Okay? Y'all have a great day. God bless, and make sure